What's good, y'all? We back for another one.
It's your boy OJ.
Tay.
And Tay. And today we are reacting to Atlanta women are really exposing these weirdos, man. These guys like this. Let's get into it.
Get it.
Excuse the crackhead in the back barking. She got what do you call it?
Tourette's.
No. She don't like being alone.
All right.
Bop.
See, definitely ruining young niggas.
You definitely the Fire Lord. No, I'm playing.
You Thankyou.
Listen, today we got an interesting story to cover, guys. If you guys didn't know, and this is not just specifically for Atlanta, but this occurs everywhere. But today we're going to be discussing Atlanta and how these ladies out here have secret groups that when they go out on dates with you, they post.
Shout out to JR Wisdom, who is the host of this video. You know, we ain't gonna just take the credit like that.
Up and let all the other girls, as they say, know how the date went. And there was something similar in reference to in the UK. I think they have something called Dick Advisor, for lack of a better term, that let the ladies know your performance. But this one is crazy, and there's plenty of groups out here that's like this, guys. And this one in particular in Atlanta is called Sis, Is This Your Man? And there's one on TikTok, which basically we're going to cover here, that's called Don't Date Him Atlanta, which I'm pretty sure there's other ones. So without further ado, let's get into this story here, guys. Let's go.
I already knew this guy was gonna be on this page. Like, honestly, when I saw the page, I was like, I don't feel like scrolling because I know he probably one of the first ones. And y'all, when I saw the repost of somebody that scrolled all the way to the bottom, he was the fourth. Okay. Honestly, I'm just glad I decided to record the whole encounter because something told me I was gonna need this, which weirdly enough was his idea. He actually wanted me to make a video so that I could post in the girl group on Facebook. He wanted a review. This man asked for a review. Y'all, there was red flags,
review's crazy.
left and right. First things first, we went to Trap City Cafe. Y'all know it's the hood. This man did not want to pay for parking. He wanted to park on the street. So he didn't want to pay for parking. I'm like, I'm not about to be walking. It's pitch black dark and we in the hood.
You know what? I understand that.
And it's dark.
But you said yes to this date in the hood. I'll let it go. Whatever.
So I ended up parking my car and this man proceeds to get into it with the security guard. The security guard and him get into it because the security guard asked him, do you box? The man got so offended immediately after that security guard asked him, does he box?
It does make you question, why would the security guard ask him, does he box?
I don't know. Or
Like,
maybe,
don't get me wrong, I can kind of understand where the dude's coming from. He's like, you trying to size me up. But at the same time, you shouldn't be out your body.
yeah, yes or no, bro?
Yeah, yes or no. Like, you know, but don't be afraid of your woman tripping out.
She thinks you emotional, bro.
Right.
Because it's not that serious. Do you box? No. All right, then. Have a good night, man.
Right,
We're going to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
a whole like meltdown because apparently he felt like the security guard was sizing him up. But mind you, the security guard was shorter than me, like 5'8". Like, he was shorter than me. Security guard said the reason why he asked him, does he box, is because he looked like a boxer because of his like complexion and his hair, his skin tone, all of that. He looked like a boxer. His hair was curly, pulled back into like a little Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was a hard R.
That was a hard R, bro.
Schwarzenegger bun, like he had the little bun in the back. This man is an attractive man. Don't get it twisted. The man looks good, okay? Even the waitress, like when we were at the date, even the waitress was sitting there flirting with him in my face, and I didn't care. I was like, this ain't my man. So if he want to flirt with you, you know, go right ahead. He was handsome. The man is handsome. He's not my usual type, but he is handsome. You cannot take that away from him. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna post part 2 in the morning. I'm too tired.
So before we get into part 2 here, when did Arnold Schwarzenegger had a bun?
I was thinking the same thing.
What are you talking about? You go out on a date with someone that's not your usual type. Now, men, we don't do this. Women do this all the time because they can get out and go on a free date.
That's really what it is.
Here in Atlanta, the man says he doesn't want to pay $20, $30 to park in the parking lot, and you got a problem with that because he want to park on the street. Hey, baby, like, your car, whose car? Y'all, it sounds like y'all didn't ride together, but I mean, you don't know. You're not a man, so you don't know if a dude is sizing you up, and you're not gonna be able to perceive certain things if a man's sizing you up or not. So
I get this point. Y'all
Yeah,
both
yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
the sizing dude up thing, which I respect and I understand. However, it's a security guard.
Right.
If this was a random dude, I'd be like, yeah, okay, he's trying to press something.
Right.
But it's the security guard, bro. Like,
I know she mentioned that the security guard was shorter than her. He had to be about 5'8", right? So I'm guessing she's a fairly tall woman. And then the dude she went on a date with, he's fairly tall. So it was like, dude, let's just put him at 5'11", 6 foot. If you're taller than the security guard, why are you acting emotional?
Yeah.
Why are you not? You know what I'm saying?
whether he's sizing you up or not, why are you scared, bro?
Yeah, why are you?
Like,
Like you don't. What do you got to prove to him? Like unless you can't fight, then I would understand. Maybe you feel threatened in that moment.
Yeah.
But if he asks you if you boxed, I think like you said, it's a genuine question. I don't really need to act a fool or act a jester because you asked me a question, especially in front of my woman. I'm not trying to embarrass myself.
Yeah.
it's just that, and the fact that he agreed to this is crazy. But you went out and it sounded like there's issues from the jump, man. If we could just name all the red flags from women, which I need to start doing this right here, so that way I can just let y'all know and just rate women on a date. Ladies, if you're interested, I'll take you out on a date and I can rate you afterwards on how the date went, which I was going to do a show, my own podcast here in Atlanta based upon this, which I think is a good idea. Part 2 she's talking about. Let's go.
First of all, let's make this very clear. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I did not go into something blindly thinking that I was getting a good man because, like I said, I was in the Don't Date Atlanta group and he kept getting posted. So I was like, you know what? I'm going deep undercover.
Do you understand how goofy you sound? I don't think you do. You see this man several times in a red flag page as in, don't see this man. There's obviously something wrong with him. Big red flags. And you're like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Right.
And then these things happen that show you why he's the red flag he is, and you act surprised.
Like you're not really exposing him. You just hopped on the internet to kind of repeat what everybody else
I'm saying.
I was already saying, just to confirm what they already
Not
been
even
saying.
confirmed, bro. This is for clout.
Come on now. They're telling you this.
Nah, I'm not speaking up for this man because he might be a weirdo. And that's absolutely fine. But you had no reason to come up here and bash this man. Be productive. He's being productive, man. He's being a weirdo to everybody he sees. You go do something. No, I'm kidding. I don't know this dude.
So yeah, I let the man take me on a date to get the tea. That's what I was going to do because he
To get the tea.
I'm like,
You're bored. Do something productive with your life. You're not marriage material. All right, let's go.
somebody got to get the tea on this man because I'm so tired of the lies. So I figured the next time somebody posted him, which I knew that they would, but I didn't know it was going to make its way to TikTok. I was like, next time somebody posts him, I'm gonna post the receipts. I'm like, sis, this is the problem. And y'all, I got the receipts. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just post the videos that I recorded that same night. It was my birthday last year. But yeah, without further ado, like, meet Kyrie / Jeffrey or whatever he goes by, because he goes
That's
by
a red
multiple
flag.
names.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's the receipts. Go ahead, Kyrie. I mean, Jeffrey.
Hold on, you got it.
Alright, so you technically has asked for a review on the date. Technically the date is not over yet, but we are here. See, I don't like that little thing you just did to the camera. See, he's starting off rocky.
Okay,
He's starting off rocky.
let's start over.
Alright, so
That's a little iffy right
you know,
Yeah,
we all
that's-
laid out the ground rules. I know
Why would
deal
iffy?
with that.
Cause he winked. He made a little face.
I was like, I'm tired of going. And yeah, you paid for the date. Well, the date hasn't come to a concluding end yet, but he says he's gonna pay for the date, so I'm gonna trust his word. And it is my birthday. He didn't know that. So
Happy birthday.
I'm not gonna hold it against him.
It's kind of crazy you're spending it with a random dude.
Yeah.
Just pose and I take steals. You barely in it. You got your dinner.
Yeah, man, this is wild, man.
Girl, one thing you could not have paid me to do was go to that man's house, because the vibes he was giving, as you can see in these freaking text messages, it was given no don't mean no, honestly. And I hate to say that, but
Let's read this, bro.
like,
Let's read this, bro. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I was like, all right, whatever when it started, but then he said, I bet you feel good.
Yeah, now I gotta go back, bro.
I was like, wait
So
a
let's
minute.
see what he's at. Go back.
He started with,
I-
ask where she's at.
I'm at home. Best place to be is cold out there. Come cuddle with me and keep each other warm.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's kind of obvious that she's not interested in this.
Yeah.
If your response is my heat is actually on, this response right here would have let me know you're not interested at all, and I'd have been like, all right, cool. I wouldn't even. I probably wouldn't even reply.
Yeah. So then he comes back and says, I bet you feel good to cuddle with. Like, bro, what do you do? You're a grown man talking about cuddle. All right.
I bet you feel good. Boy, what?
She said, yeah, but I don't know you like that to just let you be all over me. Respectfully. No offense, but you still technically a stranger to me. Okay.
I bet you say shit like that in your bitch too. Man.
Absolutely not.
Hey, I'm saying like I ain't never said that before, cool. But I feel like these messages that I ain't posting, like nobody posting know about. Cool.
Wait, what?
You said he a grown man saying this shit. I know you said shit like that to your girl. Fool.
Not like
Okay,
that.
but if that's to my girl, it's different. He don't know this girl.
Yeah.
Like she said,
They went on one date.
Yeah, they went on one date. He talked about some come over. I'm trying to cuddle. And she knows what
Now, hold
that
on
means.
Then he
Hold on now.
That shit, man. Hey,
I'm not. Hold on now. Rewind. Hold on. Real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead, brother.
But to say you want to cuddle is not a bad thing.
Okay.
Now this part where he's talking, he continues after she basically just rejected him. That's what makes it weird.
Okay, maybe I should rephrase it. I just think as a grown man, you saying cuddle over and over, it's kind of crazy.
That's weird.
Now you said the first time, if he said the first time trying to be cute, she kind of, he was like, hey, I'm not on that. Okay, cool. Just go on about your business.
Yeah.
But he came right back and said, I bet you feel good to cuddle. It's all right, bro. You kind of, now you starting to give off the creep vibe that everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
You got to do better. You know what I'm saying?
No don't mean no, honestly. And I hate to say that, but
Wait till it gets low.
Yeah.
it was like he doesn't like to hear.
So she's saying, or he's saying everybody's a stranger until you let them in your life. She said, nah, I don't just let people in my life because everyone don't have the purest intention.
Right.
Let me in is crazy.
That's wild. So
that's
then
how it works.
It looked like she didn't respond, bro, to the next day.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for a dude trying to take his shot, trying to shoot. But at the same time, you got to know when to quit. Sometimes you got to pack it up and leave the gym, bro.
That song go, you got to know when to.
You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away.
You got to learn to walk away, bro. She told him he's attractive. You're just not her type. Okay, hey. It is what it is, bro.
And don't be creepy. Don't ever do this again.
But hold on. Why are you entertaining this man? If he's creepy and you seen all these red flags and all these TikToks, why are you giving him attention? It sounds like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, no, you need to block him.
I think it's more than that. Like you said.
Nigga, both red flags.
They are.
That's the one looking for tea.
Like she's entertaining.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's bored. She don't have no man, no kids.
Yeah.
She's bored with her life. She has nothing better to do. I don't think it's to the point where it's like she's leading him on because she's staying. Because
I don't think she's leading him on.
A rational person would see this and be like, okay, she's not interested.
Let me go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah. And she's talking to him because, like I said, she's bored. So she's just continuing the conversation.
Yeah.
What else are you going to say? How else are you going to act so I can show everybody? Like, it's not even because she's interested in the slightest way. She don't even want to see this dude again.
Ladies, you got to be bold. You got to be bold. Start telling these niggas, hell no.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, so when I was telling him I wasn't really feeling it, he felt like he could change my mind by sending me a photo or video. Y'all, it was super creepy. Like, creepy was the perfect way to describe it, because look at just,
bro,
why are you just standing there doing this? And he turns around and he just looks like,
give up, bro. Just give up,
like
bro.
I said, he's handsome, but he overdoes things. Like, he does not have to overdo things, and he does that, and I don't know why. Like, he overcompensates. I guess it's because he's so cocky. And this man does not have a shred of humbleness.
Hold up, bro.
Maybe we could know each other for a year and you could still say that, because technically you're supposed to wait until marriage, bro. What? I'm just saying you're handsome, but physically you're not my type.
He's trying to clap.
So I don't feel the physical attraction. Okay, so now, she's been letting him know, but now she's telling him, baby, I think you should give me a try for real. You got to walk away, bro. Now,
you're just desperate.
Yeah,
desperation
now you're
is
desperate,
screaming.
bro. This is sexual harassment.
At this point,
he says, baby, I think you should give me a try for real, because you would definitely say I'm the best you ever had. Like, bro, stop. Trust me on this one.
That's that trust me, bro.
You're saying trust me. This is what you look like. Trust me, please. So now she's telling you again, I don't want to have sex, dude, with you. Like, what are you not getting? So now you're like, come on, bro.
Humbleness inside of him, and it shows. It shows in his demeanor. He feels like entitled, and like I said, I could never deal with a man who doesn't take care of his kids.
Yeah, it did sound like he was begging. So, and the girl who commented said she went on a date. We went back to it.
That let me in was crazy.
That let me in was crazy. It sounded like he outside just crying, like, let me in, babe.
Where he stays.
Give me a chance.
I think this is just
trying
like
to size him up, see what's going on, what have you. A man is supposed to make his move on you. I don't know what y'all ladies, and if you shut him down, so be it. We gotta get you up out of there. But a man, if he didn't try, then something's wrong with him, right? But he's supposed to try you. But the fact that you're texting him back, he's still thinking that he can make something happen. It's just a free attention.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're physically not my type, but let me prove to you I'm the best you ever had.
Wow.
Buddy must be real thirsty, man. I
Thirsty,
don't know,
bro.
bro. You got to do better, man. Stop sending in women these videos, man. I've heard women,
Yeah, that's
dudes
weird.
be sending them videos of. I've heard all type of stuff that women say dudes be sending them videos and whatnot. So you know, bro, man, just go on to the next.
That's about it.
But
bro.
if any,
Don't be this guy.
Yeah.
You know, don't be a creep on the
Kind
internet.
of look like he could be the third Hodge twin. No count.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he look like they cousins for real.
No means no. So just
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
away. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of fishes in the sea. Find you one, you know, and be happy. But, you know, being desperate like this, thirsty, like, come on, bro. You're like you said, you're giving us men a bad name. You're giving pink men a bad name.
That's why. Don't point at me, nigga. I ain't know. Nah, but yeah, don't be a creep and don't entertain this. Get a job.
Get a job.
Get a life. Get a man and get a kid. Do something productive. Once again,
Yeah.
you're wasting people's time, wasting your own time. Yeah, this dude's a
Certified
weirdo.
creep. Certified
Yeah,
creep.
yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
He
Let
said-
me in.
Bro said, let me in. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. He said, let me in. I was like, all right.
Stop it. Get some help.
Like, what is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Where's your mother at?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I can't defend that at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I don't even want to.
Yeah.
There's, nah.
I try to look and I said, no, I can't even try.
No.
Nigga, you're just come on, dog. You could do better.
Find Jesus.
Find Jesus.
Find Jesus. Need to go get him one of them, what's her name? Deshae Davis?
Yeah, she'll give you some cheeks.
Get one of them head. I was gonna say a haircut.
Definitely give me those.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, gang. All right, bro. All right, that's the video. Let us know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share. And we gonna catch you in the next one.
Come on, bro.
He
Let
said-
me in.